This is the electric telescopic spin scrubber. So I've been seeing this on Instagram and TikTok. It's like the newest trend when it comes to cleaning, I'll tell you that. And I really like this because instead of you breaking your back while you're scrubbing on the bathtub or reaching high into the ceilings, this will do the job for you. So when you open up the box, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get your different heads and your handle, and it is USB plugging for chargeable. So of course, I'm gonna make sure I don't miss any details on this. So you get 4 replaceable heads. And of course, the handle is adjustable, so you can make it up to 16 inches, 25 inches, 31 inches, or 41. So you can actually adjust it to your height on where you want to reach, how low you want to go. And I will tell you, you are not breaking your back when you're cleaning with one of these. Super simple and easy to assemble. So this is the main head. This is where the charger goes in. So of course you have your charger. It goes into a regular USB outlet. And then of course you put the one head into here. It charges, very quick and simple. It does come as a dual speed. Okay, let me take out all the heads for you. So here's the first head, second head, and the third head. And the coolest thing I like about this, it already comes with household gloves, because they know when you clean, you gotta protect those beautiful hands of yours. So, you get 4 heads here, and I wanna make sure that these are the correct sayings so that you all know. So we have the comber brush. This is good to use for sinks. And I've also heard a lot of people will use them in their rims for their vehicle. So if you're going into the nooks and crannies of the rims, you wanna get a tighter clean, this is the comber brush. And then of course you have your round brush. Of course, simple and easy, it's just round. And then of course you have your flat head brushes. So this is just a regular flat head, is good for the tub, and you can actually peel it off. It does come in a Velcro. And then you have a softer foam sponge. I'm not sure if you can see how squishy it could be. You can go ahead, and then one side is Velcro. Go ahead and attach it like that. So basically, you kind of have 5 heads in a way. Maybe this is just a brush, but it does attach to this. And then you get your flat head with the brush. So this is really cool. So you have a brush, and then you right on the bottom, and then you have a flat sponge on the top. So you're getting like dual clean in a way. And this is cool because it comes right off, and you have a brush as is. You don't even need the flat brush. And again, you can go ahead and switch it. How cool is this? So for me, you kind of have, let's see, so these are your main brushes, 3. And then of course you kind of get your accessories that you can mess around with. You get like 3 accessories that you can switch over. If you want a more finer sponge, you can go ahead and click that right in. Easy peasy, doesn't come out. So you basically have 3 major heads and then 3 different interchangeable sponges. So that is actually pretty cool. You can call this a head as well. We call them 4 heads. But the versatility you have with this is absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and assemble it real quick for you. So you have, this is the main head right here. This is the one that powers everything. You want to go ahead, let's say you only want 16 inches to start. You don't have too much coverage to do. What you're going to go ahead and do, you see over here you have rivets right there. You're going to go ahead and make sure that the rivets are going to go ahead and suction with each other properly. So always make sure this is the suction part, the release part of the suction. You want to go ahead and, there you go. and it clicks in for you. You do need some manpower on that, but it's super simple and easy. So this is the shortest one, 16 inches. Let's go ahead and put our round brush in. So round brush, you're gonna go ahead, each brush has their lock and unlock on the head. Super simple and easy. You're gonna go ahead and just click it in there. Perfect. So we are on the shortest length, 16 inches right here. So then what you're gonna go ahead and do, turn it on with the button right there. It automatically starts for you. And it has dual speed, so it has this is the quickest one, and then it'll slow down for you. So just letting everyone see the motion in the head right there. So if you have shorter spaces, like let's say your kitchen sink, and you don't feel like going in there, just go ahead. 2 hands, one-handed, very lightweight. Go in there, get into the nooks and crannies, clean it up. Super simple and easy. I love it. Then of course, when you want to turn it off, go ahead and hold the button down. And it turns right off for you. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to extend it real quick, and then we switch the head and I'll show you the other secondary speed. So you do have the extender right here. It does come as an additional pole, and as I mentioned, you want to lengthen or shorten it to however chore you want to do in your house. So as I mentioned, this is a release button. You're going to go ahead and click it down, and then use 2 hands, and then it pops right out. So this is always the end, because if you notice that there's a pulley, if you want to hang it upside down, that's your indicator that is the end right there. So same thing, you have your release up there. We're going to go ahead and align it, and you're going to click it right in. That one's super simple and easy. Then you're going to go ahead and take the bottom end with the release on the side there, and you're going to go ahead and click it in. Easy peasy. Now you have it at the longest, which is 41 inches. So let's go ahead and remove the head. Okay. So to clockwise to remove, counterclockwise to lock. So let's go ahead and change it to the brush with the flat head. So like I mentioned, Velcro sticks right on it. How amazing is that? It's like you get all these tools for such a great price. So you're gonna go ahead and just click. Make sure that's upright. Tighten, and you are ready to go. So if you have higher surfaces like the shower head, the bathtub walls or the shower walls, and of course I'm very short, so I can't reach up high, and that would be breaking my back. You're gonna go ahead, hopefully everyone can see me here. Give everyone a good arm's length, because as you can tell, it's longer than my arm. So you're gonna go ahead and turn it on, hold it for 2 seconds, turns on to the first speed. You wanna change the speed, you go ahead and click it once, and it'll go blue. So 2 different speeds have 2 different colors. So hold it for 2 seconds, you get the first speed, which is green. You wanna change it up, you go blue so that it's a little bit quicker. So let's say you're reaching higher ceilings. I'm hoping everyone can see this. With one hand, look at how high up I can get. It's basically touching the roof, one hand. And look at how high up this can go. And it's so light, one hand is all you need. You can use 2 hands, or if you don't want to break your back going down into the tub or your vehicle, look at that. It touches right to the ground and you're literally not breaking your back. I love this thing. This thing is absolutely amazing. Remember, hold down for a second and it turns right off. I love this. This is a definite recommend. especially when you do all the household cleaning, your bathtub, your kitchen, and you don't want to have so many brushes. Like I know in my house we have like 4 brushes, 2 for the washroom, 1 for the washroom sink, 1 for the bathtub, and then we also have another brush for the kitchen. It's like so many brushes that this is so sufficient, coming with all of these brushes. And of course the detachables. How can you go wrong? I love this. So this is great. And of course there was one concern that we had someone mention, that the handle gets slippery when it's wet. Of course, because this is like a plastic. If you are working in high intensity where there's a lot of water, it's definitely recommended to wear gloves so that you kind of get traction when you're holding it. So the handle's not slipping out of your hands very easily. So of course, when you're ready to detach it or make it shorter, you have your release buttons up there. You're just gonna go ahead and click on the release button. Use 2 hands. Comes right off, easy peasy. 2 hands, and then look at that. It's literally, this is your cleaning device. It is so convenient. You can take it with you on the go. And you know what? It's a definite recommend. I love it. So if you are on Amazon, please go ahead and use our discount code Dealstories. It's Prime Day, so you're gonna get this at such an amazing price. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. This is probably one of my favorites, along with the back cracker, because it is daily usage on what I like to use. And in all honesty, if I had this, I'd be probably taking baths every day because I'd be able to clean my bathtub daily. Super simple, super easy, definite recommend. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next product here.